I'm Saturday hauling for you guys today, and I'm going to go ahead and start off with some things that I purchased from the Ofra website. Somewhere on social media somewhere, I saw that they came out with this palette called the Summer Edit Eyeshadow Palette. So since I haven't tried like any of Ofra's like normal eyeshadows, I tried the ones, I got one of their pre-made palettes that had the shadows that look like their highlighters, that really shimmery formula. But other than that, I haven't tried any of their regular line eyeshadows before. So I kind of thought this would be a good way to try them because it is a 20 shade eyeshadow palette. It comes with a sleeve, and there are 20 shades that are 2 grams a piece, or 0.07 ounces per shade, which is a massive amount of product that you're getting. And then it comes in one of their kind of standard eyeshadow palettes. There's nothing super special about the packaging on the palette, but there's a sticker on the back with the shade names that are inside, and then it says the Summer Edit Eyeshadow Palette. It comes with a plastic cover that can go over the top of the shadows, and then a decent sized mirror, and then here are your shadows. And then you can see there are little divots in there, so these shadows are removable. The one thing I wish companies would do is put the name of the shadow on the back of the pan. I've got a lot of shadows that are removable, but the names are not in the back of the pans. And if you have a lot of shadows from certain brands and you like put them all together and stuff like that, it's going to be hard to try to put them back in their original format. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just wish the names were on the back. So typically when I do remove shadows like this, I take a Sharpie and write the name on the back of the pan. So the names are not on the back of the pans in this palette, but they are listed on that sticker right there. I've worn these shadows quite a few times so far, and they're a nice shadow formula. They blend out really well and all that, but they're very basic eyeshadows in terms of the finishes and the colors that you're getting. Overall, the palette leans kind of warm. But let me give you guys some swatches of this guy. There are some pretty shades in here. If you like just a real kind of warm, neutral, simple type of an eye, I think this is a palette you might get along with really well. There was a coupon code that I was able to use too, so I got it for, I want to say around $40 or something like that, which I didn't think was so bad considering how much product and shades you're getting. And there's a decent array of mattes and shimmer shades in here, ranging from light, medium to dark, which I also appreciate. And these guys. I haven't worn every single shade in this palette, but I've worn quite a few of them. And these ones. And I think I mentioned, but I purchased this off of the Ofra website. And then these last 4 shades. Oh gosh, I think I just went over another shade. But those are the shades right there. So you can see just pretty simple kind of basic eyeshadow shades there. So that is the Ofra Summer Edit Eyeshadow Palette, and on the back it does say it is made in the USA. And then I got this mini Star Island highlighter because I thought it would be a good one for travel. And I still haven't been traveling. But I think it was on sale is the reason why I got it. And Star Island from Ofra is one of my favorite highlighters. I'll go ahead and swatch the one that I use. You can see I've used quite a bit of it. But I just love this highlighter. So that is Star Island from Ofra. And while I have that swatch up, I also placed an order off of the Sydney Grace website. They're having a really like big sale time. I can't remember. I think they call it Christmas in July. And I've never tried their highlighters. So I purchased 2 of their highlighters. They accidentally sent me 2 of the same shade and then forgot one of the other shades. I did email them, but I haven't heard back yet. So I'll swatch the one that I did receive 2 of, and that is in the shade Velvet Gold. And that is the highlighter that I have on my cheeks today. And it's kind of similar to Star Island. Star Island's a little bit more shimmery. Velvet Gold's a little bit more golden, but they still have that same type of feel to them. It's like a mica type of base to them. I purchased these single pans that come in the little sleeve like this. So this is Velvet Gold from Sydney Grace. 7 grams of product in there. And again, this is the highlighter that I have on my cheeks and face today. So you can see that sheen between the Ofra and the Sydney Grace is similar. They're both like, again, a mica-based highlight formula, which is very pretty on the skin. So that's Velvet Gold from Sydney Grace. And then also from Sydney Grace, I got 2 of their multi-chrome shades, which are a newer formula from Sydney Grace. I was going to get like all of them, and then I pulled back and was like, just try 2 and see how you like them. And they do have a really pretty multi-chrome shift to them. I have got on Twisted Shifter, which is this shade right here. You get 1.5 grams of product, which is a good amount of product that you get. And I've got that Velvet Gold highlighter on the inner portion of my lid and underneath the brow today. And then I've got this Twisted Shifter shade on the kind of middle of the lid there. And it kind of reminds me of that special shade in the Pat McGrath palette, but there's a little bit more purple in this one than the Pat McGrath. And these multi-chrome type of shades are very hard to kind of get to shift on camera, but this also has got a green duochrome shift to it with a stronger purple in there. You can kind of see it right there. And I do think these are a blackened type of base as well, so the more that you blend shades like this, the blacker they get. So it's best to kind of pack them on to get that shift out of them. And then the other shade that I got in that same formulation is Chameleonaire, which is a green that shifts kind of purpley gold. It shows really green there, and when I look at it, it looks really kind of blue. So this is Chameleonaire. And if I were to compare these shades to like the Cleona multichromes, these are very beautiful. I think that they're stunning colors, but I feel like there's a little bit more sparkle, maybe like just a little bit more of a sparkle in the Cleona shades compared to these. That being said, the Cleona are a little bit more flaky. Like the particles must have a bit more like edges to shift in the light, and these ones are a smoother type of a formula compared to the Cleona, but that is Chameleonaire, also from Sydney Grace. I also purchased their large magnetic palette to put some shadows in. So I purchased these products on, it was like the first day of their Christmas in July sale, and this amount of product came over like $30 or something like that. So I was able to get their new Chase Your Dreams palette for free. And then when they had their sale on Friday, was it Friday? No, I think it was Thursday. I purchased 2 bundles of their eyeshadows, and then I got their summer palette for free. I don't have those products yet. They just shipped, I think, today. So I'll swatch that palette as well, but I got a magnetic palette to put the bundles of shadows that I got from Sydney Grace as well. And it's just a big magnetic palette there. And then here is the Chase Your Dreams eyeshadow palette. It comes in a cardboard kind of glitter purple packaging. The glitter isn't like the sticky kind of glitter. It's a smooth surface on there. And then it did come with a sleeve. Most of the shades in here are kind of dark, so it's not really a standalone palette for me. I did use the shade Be Bold and Enjoy the Journey. So this matte and this matte right here on my eye look today, in addition to the highlighter and then that multi-chrome shadow from Sydney Grace. So that's what I have on my eyes today. These shades are also removable from the palette. The names are not on the back, however. I think I will remove both palettes when I get them and put them in that larger one along with those other 2 bundles that I ordered. But there are 3 mattes in this guy. You've got the Enjoy Your Journey, You Can, and Be Bold. And these 2 shades are quite similar, so I thought that was interesting that they're both in there. This one's a little more orange, this one's a little bit more rosy, but they're very similar shades. So let's swatch them. Yeah, you just got the 3 mattes and everything else is a really pretty metallic shade. And Sydney Grace makes some really nice shadows in general. They are they're an indie brand. I've got a couple palettes from them as well. And what I like about some of their like pre-done palettes is they have light and dark versions. So two different kind of tones of certain shades in there that will better suit different skin tones, which I think is a nice touch. And then this last shade that's a matte. Right there. That is some thunder going on outside. But see, there's quite a bit of intensity, quite a bit of richness in those products. Like if you were to compare them to the Ofra. Not that the Ofra isn't bad, they're just a lot less intense type of a product than these are. So that is the Sydney Grace Chase Your Dreams palette right there. And then Artist Couture was having a sale on their website, and it was like a 50% off sale. So I did go ahead and purchase 3 of his Diamond Glow powders. Again, these were 50% off. And I had purchased one of these a while back, and I thought that they were really expensive for what they are. They're kind of just straight up mica powders. And there are websites out there that you can get mica in bulk for a pretty cheap price. So I thought that the price tag on these was really expensive for what they were. But at 50% off, that's a lot better. So I did go ahead and pick up 3 of them at the 50% off mark. And I got the shade Supernova, which it's like that pink with a little bit of purple. I'll probably use it more like a, I would say, blush topper, or like something like, I like to do like a little bit of blush draping sometimes up my cheeks too, so it would be good for that. But it's really pretty. The shade is stunning. It's like a lilac pink. And it just looks really pretty, and it shifts almost like a lilac blue in the light. So that is Supernova. It's jar packaging with a little sifter closer in there. And then I got the shade Mermaid Fantasy, which is also one of those shifty duochromes. This one shifts a pretty blue shade. It kind of looks just white in the packaging, but when you swatch it out here, it's kind of a blue shift. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I guess mermaid is kind of the perfect term for it, because it's like a bluish, slightly green. So that's Mermaid Fantasy. It's not quite as opaque as the Supernova. And the last shade I got is Cocoa Bling, which is a really pretty champagne color. And this one has actually got more sparkle in it than the other two. There's like some mega fine, I don't want to really call them micro glitters, because you can't feel them like glitters, but there are some more large sparkles in the Cocoa Bling compared to the other two. It's not quite as smooth, but still very beautiful. So those are the 3 diamond powders I got. And then I was finally able to get Nebula in the Diamond Lights Finisher Powder, which I've been trying to get this on Sephora and the Artist Couture website for a while, and it's been sold out for some time, so I was happy to get it during the sale. I don't think Nebula was on sale. One of these I don't think was on sale, because I got 2 of the Diamond Lights finishers. I got Diamond Bronze and Nebula, and I just can't remember, but Nebula is beautiful. I was expecting a little bit more intensity out of it than what it is, but it is still very beautiful shadow, and it's probably because I'm used to like the multichromes or duochromes and stuff like that from brands like Cleona, you know, which are very intense, shifty shades, but this is still really stunning nonetheless. It's a little bit more translucent of a product though, but they also call it a topper. So when I used it straight over a sticky eyeshadow base, and it's really pretty. So that's Nebula. And then I got Diamond Bronze. This is what the packaging on these guys look like right here. And this is just a really sparkly bronze color right here. And these are a little bit chunky, so it's good to use like a flat shader brush and kind of break up the product a bit, but so there is the diamond, what do I call it? Diamond Lights, right? Diamond Bronze. There's Nebula and there's Diamond Bronze. And those are all from Artist Couture. I think that sale's still going on too, if I'm not mistaken. And then I thought it was really nice. They sent over these 2 little minis, and these are also the Diamond Glow powders, and I wiped the swatches off of the other ones, so I'm sorry I didn't remember to swatch these, but I'm going to swatch these for you guys too. They do sell these in a full size. So they sent over a mini of the Gold Digger powder, which has got a pretty strong golden shift to it. right here. And then they sent over Broadway, which is like a, it's like a pink with a rosy gold type of a shift to it. It's also really pretty. I'd probably use it on my skin tone as a blush. It's this guy right here. So that one is Broadway. There are some cat hairs. So those are also from Artist Couture. And then lastly, I was tagged on Instagram for a UK brand called GlistenCosmetics.com for the liners that are water activated that I quite like. And I purchased the full-size bundle of all the dark shades, and then I also got the 6 bundle of the minis of the pastel shades. And these are packaged very, very similar to the Suva Beauty eyeliners, and they also work much like the Suva Beauty eyeliners. They're just activated with water. I'm still on the hunt for a way to either mix these with something that's waterproof, or like find a sealer that can go over the top that will make them waterproof. Because like I had to go outside and do some stuff with some horses earlier, and my eyes were watering like crazy because it was pretty windy outside, and some of my liners started to bleed because that's how, you know, they're water activated. So if you have watery eyes, they'll easily kind of, you know, transfer or get wet. So I'm still on the hunt for that. The Makeup Forever Aqua Seal has been out of stock on Sephora for a while, but I was going to give that one a try. Again, I'm open to recommendations if you guys know of anything. I've tried the Dora line, and I've tried the Muse Beauty Pro Mixing Medium. I've tried a couple different ones, and none of them have made them waterproof for me. But other than that, I absolutely love how these liners get super fluid and very opaque and pigmented just with water. They're just easy to put on, like very fluid, very pigmented, very opaque, and I love that. And with these particular ones, the Glisten Cosmetics ones, the dark bundle that I got is really rich and dark, but it's tinted a color which I'm obsessed with. So I've got the shade Tracksuit, which is the blue one from Suva Beauty, which I also love. I love the Suva ones too, but the ones from Glisten Cosmetics are deeper, and I love that. So just for reference here, I've got Aztec, which is from Suva, and then Tracksuit, which is from Suva, and then one of the shades that I got from Glisten called Double Denim, and that's how much darker Double Denim is than these two. And this Double Denim shade, it's like a navy blue, a deep navy blue, but it also shifts like an indigo purple kind of a shade. It's very, very beautiful. I wore this yesterday and I was like so obsessed. It was hard for me not to want to wear it again today, but I wanted to use the green shade. So this is the color. You can see there's a little bit of a shimmer in this one. This is Double Denim. And I just put a little drop of water in here so I can swatch it for you guys. Oh, it's so pretty. It's deep and dark and rich, and it's got color to it. I'm obsessed. I'm really obsessed. I really just need to find how to make them waterproof so I can use them all the time. So that's Double Denim right there. It's gorgeous. They do dry down even a little bit deeper than what they look right there. And then the color that I have on today is the shade Evergreen, which is a really deep, deep, dark evergreen color. And this is the liner that I have on my eyes. Did I say that already? I think I did. But this is the one that I have on today. And I'll put a little drop of water in here. It's Evergreen is the perfect shade name for it, because that's what it is, a really deep, rich evergreen color. And I'm just really obsessed with these shades. They're so beautiful. And then I got the shade Rust, and this is a brown, but it's a warm tone brown, also very deep. So that is Rust. And the last shade in the deep bundle is the shade Cola, which is a black right here. Just put a little bit of drop of water in here. And that one is Cola right there. And then I got their mini bundle of pastels, which there are 6 shades that come in there. And then for size comparison, I will show you the difference in the pots. And I mean, these are going to last a long time as well. I think you get plenty of product in the mini one, because I mean, it's still a lot of product in there. I think, does it say on the back how many grams? It doesn't. And these just look really fun, and every once in a while I like to use liners like this as little accents and stuff like that. And I know that the pastel liners, like after you do like your eyeshadow as normal, you put the little kind of graphic eyeliners around. I've been seeing that on Instagram a lot, and I thought it looked fun. And these, for being pastels, are just super rich for pastel shades. So this first one is Strawberry right here, which is a pastel pink. Those are the liners dry right there from the first batch that I swatched, but there is Strawberry. And then here is the shade Grape, which is a pastel purple. This next one is Vanilla, which I think is more pastel yellow, but it's showing a little bit greeny, like pastel greeny, because I think I got a little bit of blue from a brush I used yesterday in it. So I think it is a little bit more yellow than what it's looking like right there. But that one is Vanilla right there. Which is another thing you can do, is you can really mix these pastels with like the darker shades and come up with all kinds of different colors. This next one is the shade Mint. And this is almost like a, it's a minty shade, but it almost has a little bit of an acid green look to it. That is the shade Mint right there. And then we've got the shade Peach, which is an orange. I'm trying to, yeah. So there's the shade Peach. And the last one is a blue, and this one is called Blueberry. I've actually got a pony outside named Blueberry. So there is Blueberry right there. So those are the 6 that came in that bundle. These also come in, I believe, the larger pots as singles as well. And I think I got these as a bundle as well. It was like the dark bundle. But those are from Glisten Cosmetics. And I just love how easy these are to use, how opaque they go on, how fluid they are. There's no tugging on the skin with that much fluidity with water. Again, I just need to figure out how to make them waterproof. And that's everything that I have for my haul today. I really feel like brands need to get cracking out some stuff, because I'm like real thirsty over here for some new makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to wear sunscreen. Stay safe out there, and I will see you guys later. Bye.